The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Let me get my comment down so y'all can see and hear me. Welcome to the show. All right, we're getting congratulations coming in. Welcome, Mrs. D. Saying congrats to Danya. Welcome, Apostle Teresa. Congratulations, Danya, and God bless. And Melanie, welcome to the show. And congratulations from Melanie. All right. So we'll have some more people coming in. Right now, I'm going to bring in my co-hostess of the Moses. Mary, hello. Mary says she has an emergency and you're at the hospital with your son. Bless your heart. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you're going to be quietly on. Bless your heart for staying so loyal. We'll be praying for your son during our show as well, in our minds and in our hearts, okay? God bless you. All right. So tonight we are celebrating Danya, who is graduating tonight. And y'all going to get a chance to hear her do her graduation exercise, all right? I'm not going to be bringing her in right now. Right now I'm bringing in the co-hostess of the Moses. That's what I was intended to bring in, but y'all saw Danya there for a minute. Hi, Sybil. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm very excited about Danya tonight. She has such a sparkling personality.
Isn't she lovely?
Yes.
It makes me think that song. Isn't she lovely?
Yes, she is that.
Isn't she wonderful?
And beautiful.
And she is.
And just precious soul. And you can tell that in her heart is filled with passion to communicate with people. And I think she's going to be an extremely successful broadcaster, and I'm just so excited about her segment tonight.
Oh,
Congratulations, Donna. And she's my new Facebook friend too.
All righty then. All right. But we are going to go ahead and put the spotlight on her in just a minute. Meanwhile, I'm asking that you guys go ahead and share the show. Sybil, do you have a segment for tonight?
I do if you want me to share it with you.
Okay, well, we'll let you do that after we let Danya do her graduation exercise.
Oh yeah, I'll leave it
Um,
up to you. I kind of have a spotlight
God
on
bless you,
her,
Barry.
so I can do it either way. Do my little segment, or we'll just play it by ear. I do have
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
share.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna put the spotlight on her, but right now we're just gonna go ahead and take a little break, and so give everybody time to share. Mary, if you could go ahead and share the Ernestine and Marcus, have them to come on in. I know that Ernestine may be with our dear friend who has lost her husband. We prayed for her and her family on Sunday, and that's Ernestine's, so missionary Ernestine's best friend. So I know she may not be able to be with us tonight. So we are keeping her in prayer, Miss Sister Alice Spears. We're keeping her and her family in prayer as well. All right. All right, let's take a little commercial break. Y'all don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, do you have a big tree that needs to be cut down and you need it out of your way, but you can't afford to pay a price that is as big or as tall as the tree? Then you need to call Gray & Son Tree Services. They can get it done for you fast and reasonable. They are dependable, reliable, and experienced. Do you need lawn service too? Gray & Son Tree Services can and will also take care of your lawn and have it looking like the pretty green of a golf course. Call Gray & Son today for a free estimate at 901-486-3757. That's 901-486-3757. Gray & Son Tree and Lawn Service. Call today. A proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show and the 901 Show.
All right then, I'm back. Okay, Sybil had gotten lost out of the studio, but she's back too. What happened? You got popped out?
I got popped out.
All right, during the commercial, we got some commercials. I mean, not some commercials, some comments from our audience. Mary says hello, even though she's at the hospital with her son. She says, hello, everybody. And Miss Melanie says, congratulations, Danya. And Apostle Teresa Record says, hello, Mary. I will be praying for your son and you as well. I decree and declare healing and restoration in Jesus' holy and mighty name. Amen. Hallelujah. That's our prayer right there. Amen. Douglas is here. Hey, Douglas. Douglas says, so cool. Awesome. Congratulations, Danya. And he says to everybody, happy Juneteenth. Official holiday now. That's right. And we got another official federal holiday. He says happy Father's Day. That's right, Sunday. And birthday. Happy birthday and weekend retirement and weekend celebration. That's a lot going on, Doug. You got that right. By the way, I will not be broadcasting my Sunday show on Sunday because it is Father's Day. And I am going to spend the day with my son. And he and I hadn't had a chance to do that in a long time, many, many years. Doug says, oh, that's Mary. Mary says, congratulations, Danya. All right. So are y'all ready to hear Danya? Y'all ready to hear Danya? All right, then. Well, Sybil and I go in the green room, and y'all get ready for her. And I want y'all to know that she did not miss a class. She was always 15 minutes early before the class started. And she is an A+ student. All right. And after that, here comes her show. All right.
Do you hear the call? Are you ready to experience discovery? You have come to the right place. Grab your pen, paper, tablet, or laptop. It's time to expand our knowledge of genealogy techniques and expertise. Just as elephants seek the members of their herd, we seek the ancestors and descendants of our clan. History is our goal. Relationship is our soul. It's time for the Life Journey Genealogy Show.
Life Journey Genealogy Show. And thank you for allowing us to join you on your life journey of discovering your ancestors and enlightening your descendants. The Life Journey Genealogy Show is here to guide you and assist you every step of the way. My name is Danya, and I'm your host. First, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Emily Pearls and to Sybil for allowing me to introduce or to give you this sneak peek of the Life Journey Show on their show. Emily is the founder of TEPS Productions, and that is the company that I did the broadcasting class through. It was very informative and very, what should I say? It kind of evoked a lot of in me, a lot of ideas and a lot of wanting to complete the manifestation of the vision that God has given me. So thank you so much, Emily, and may God continue to bless you and your ministry. My goal through Life Journey Genealogy is to help you find out where you came from and who your people are. So as we proceed through the show, if you have any questions or any comments, please go ahead and put them in the chat. If we have time at the end of my sneak peek here, then I'll answer them. If not, check it out on the Facebook page, and I'll put the answers out there, the questions and the answers, so that you can get started on your life journey. My goal is to help you, as I said, to help you find out where you come from and who your people are. I know you've heard people say when you meet somebody, especially here in the South, when you meet somebody, they say, who your people? Where are you from? Where are your people from? Well, that's what genealogy is all about. Finding out who your people are and where they're from, how they live their life. And I call it life journey because it is definitely a journey, a trip, a process of finding out all the information that you can about your ancestors. And the purpose of that is to be able to teach your descendants where they come from and who helped create who they are today. Now, with each show, there will be a tip of the week. Now, this tip is going to help you in your search. So let's get started with the tip. The first tip that I have for you is to focus only on one person in your searching. Focus only on one, and I'll tell you why. When I first started and I was searching on one person, well, if you find something for that one person, say on the census, you see the rest of their family. You see all their brothers and sisters and everybody that's living with them. And then you want to go off and do something with that. Well, let me tell you, you can't be distracted by that, because genealogy is fun, but genealogy can get you too, because when you find one thing, you want to find the next thing. You want to find more information. So just focus on one person and then follow that journey. Now, whenever I find more information on somebody, because you don't want to forget that you found these other people, I have a log that I keep everything that I'm searching on. I keep it in that log so that I can go back once I've kind of reached what they call a brick wall in the person that I'm searching on. Then I can go back and check somebody else and see what I can find out on those people. We will also, on the show, have some fun activities and contests. And yes, there will be prizes. So I'm looking forward to having fun with everybody and in their journey and understanding what they're finding. One of the most popular questions that I get, and what has really led to the manifestation of this show, is, Danya, how do I get started? How can I get started finding my family's history and information and the genealogy? Well, let me show you something here. The first thing that I like to tell people to do is to get a plain sheet of paper and draw a line through it, right in the middle, right there. And you might say, well, why am I drawing a line on a piece of paper when I'm trying to find my people? Well, that's next. Put your name in the middle, because the first place to start in your search is with you. You are the beginning. And then we go back but we got to start first with you. And you would put your paternal information that you found, paternal meaning on your father's side, on your daddy's side of the family, at the top, above this line. Can't cross this line, otherwise you start getting your information mixed up. Trust me, I know. And then on the bottom, we'll put the maternal, or the information from your mother's side of the family. So we'll have that, and then, so that's the first place to start. Well, now this is playing with me. That's okay, though. We can work that out. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm back. So now that's where we'll start. So that actually everybody can do that. Go ahead, one person at a time. Now, and start with you. The other thing that we'll learn to do is how to incorporate history and current events into the program. For example, has anybody been following the story of the elephant herd in China that left their sanctuary, their safe sanctuary, last March, I think it was, and then they are traveling through Southwest China when nobody knows where they're going? But I'll tell you one thing. The leader of an elephant herd is a female. She is the matriarch. And elephants know their herd, just like we know our family. We know our clan. We know our cousins. We know our aunts, uncles, and everybody in our family. Well, elephants have the uncanny ability to know the member of their clan, even if they're far away. And they use their trunk to smell and to know the smell of the member of their herd. But the matriarch will lead a herd to a place where they might need a new place to live, which some experts seems to think is the case with these elephants that are just traveling through Southwest China. There are 15 elephants and 3 calves, 3 babies. And one of them was even born on this journey. See, they have their life journey. But they think because the elephant population has increased by over 50%, that the elephants are running out of land to call their own for their herd, and there's not enough food. So they are in search of a place to find their own food. Now, the thing with elephants, though, is that these elephants are 11 feet tall. That's twice as tall as me. And they're also like 1,000 pounds. So they're big, but and the matriarch of this herd may have remembered a place where there was food before, because they can remember places for over decades. And the thing, though, with elephants and them getting to where they're going, if there's a building in their way, if they can knock it down, they will. They'll trample on your the farms, and they'll knock down things because they're elephants and they have a mission. They are on a mission. And that's why I also have the elephant as a symbol for life journey genealogy. Now, I know you may be asking, Danya, what do these elephants have to do with genealogy? Well, it's a current event. And in my search of my maternal side of my family, I found that my great-grandfather actually moved from Athens, Georgia. Now, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so Athens is not far at all from Atlanta. But he moved from Athens to Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is right over the Georgia border. And then he met his wife there. They got married and they had children, one of them being my grandfather. And then they moved to Springfield, Ohio. They became what we know as the Great Migration. Which is a movement, the movement of African Americans from the South to the North in search of a better life and more opportunities. And that's what these elephants are doing. They are actually demonstrating what my family did a century ago. to better their lives. And in bettering their lives, they better my life. And I have so much pride for my grandparents, my great grandparents who took that first step, who braved all kind of treacherous travel to get there and to make a start of a new life of our family. So that's what knowing what history, what happened in history will help you to understand. Why did our families do what they did? Why did they move when they did? And why did they change their lives in such a way, just as these elephants did? Now, the other thing that we'll do in the show was that we will look at some DNA. Now, you don't have to do DNA tests to do genealogy, but I can tell you this, it will help you connect with family that you didn't even know existed. Now, you may have wondered about an aunt that you found in your search. Did they have any family living? Do we have any cousins anywhere? DNA will help you find those connections. And it is such joy to be able to connect with people that you may have just heard their names or just seen their names in papers that you found in your search. I have a cousin, and I met him years ago, and then too, you know, some of us call people cousins that we're not related to by blood. So we have family cousins that you're not related, but you're cousins. But in finding cousins that you are related to by blood, and I used to wonder, how am I related to him? I just couldn't figure it out. But at a family dinner that was coordinated actually by one of our first cousins, Jacqueline, and she's going to be a guest on our show, on a future show, because she coordinates family activities where you get more information. But back to my cousin, I finally found how we are related. And it was that his third great grandmother is my great grandmother. And we talked about that, and we're like, that's it. That's what it is. And there's joy. There's joy in knowing who you are connected to and why you are connected to them. And I love to help people find those connections. I had one of my clients told me, she said, I know you are passionate. I can feel your passion. She's also going to be a guest, Tanya. She's going to be a guest because on her show, we're going to talk about what to do with documents that your family has left you, whether it's military documents from your grandfather or whether it's school records, whatever it is. Her father passed away and he had all these documents and trophies and things. And I'm getting ready to give you a bonus tip, okay? When we talked about those tips, save everything that you can. Save everything that you can, because we can get so much information from any document, even if it's a report card. We can get information about the family from your report card because it may have your parents' name on it, and you may not have, or it may have their parents' name on it, and you may not have known their mother's name. I mean, everybody, it doesn't show up on the census like we would expect it to, but we can use different documents. But that's another show. So see how I got distracted that time. And I got to focus on what I'm doing here, because I can talk to you about genealogy, but DNA, and we'll talk about how you can confirm that somebody is actually a member of your family. Well, that's just a little. This has been a sneak peek of what the Life Journey Genealogy Show will look like. I plan to start in August, and the plan is to do it once a week. Now, I am open to any suggestions that you may have or any questions you may have for a show. Please, again, my email address is info@lifejourneygenealogy.com, or you can go to the Facebook page, which is The Life Journey Genealogy Show, and just offer those suggestions. There is so much that can be done in genealogy, and I feel led by God to help each person that desires to find this information, to help them find that. We even know Jesus' genealogy is in the Bible. Remember all those begats? You know, John begat who, and who begat who, and all that. That's a genealogy. That's a genealogy. So that's what that's what I am doing for my family, and that's what I want to help you do for your family. Well, let me say, I just want to thank you for allowing our show to share your journey. And remember the positive impact of the ancestors on your life. If it had not been for them, you would not be the awesome success that you are today. So remember, keep your elephant ears on alert, just like the elephant can see far, can hear far away, or hear the sound of a member of the herd. Keep your elephant ears alert and keep your elephant trunk seeking. Elephants use their trunks to get food, to smell the scent of their herd members, and to find their way to smell food. So keep your elephant trunk seeking always to find more about your family and about who you are. Happy hunting.
Hey, all right. That was awesome. Everybody give Tanya a hand.
That was wonderful.
I was watching for all the things that we went over in class, and she did everything right. If you guys have any questions for her, type them in. She doesn't have an exact date for her show yet, but I will be posting it for you guys on all of our show pages and on my timeline once she lets me know. Yes, and she's going to broadcast weekly. We'll let you know what day of the week it's going to be, and we'll let you know what time it's going to be. And we definitely want you guys to tune in. I will be tuning in to the show. Not to grade her now. I'll be tuning in as a fan, not as a teacher.
All right. That's what we need.
And I will be sharing the show. Miss D say, yes, I will see you in August. Apostle Teresa says that was a very good presentation. Where is it? Yes, it was awesome because I'm looking for a family member. Missionary Ernestine Kai. So there's one customer right there.
Well, contact me. Contact me to get it done.
And I had the contact information up there. Do you want to give your email? What is your email again?
The email is info. At lifejourneygenealogy.com.
Okay, I'm going to type this in.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was typing my comment, that how much I enjoyed her show and the
I want you to talk about Danya. We're gonna save your segment for another time.
I think that would be appropriate because I want to spotlight on her. This is her big night. I'm glad you said that. So I'll stick my segment on the shelf and peel that out some other day. But I think you did wonderful. You got wonderful presence, and that's a spectacular subject. So how long have you been interested in genealogy?
Well, I started about 5 years ago. helping my cousin Jacqueline with our family genealogy. Um, she everybody cannot do genealogy. You know, we all have different gifts. Her gift is gathering people together and getting activities done and planned and everything. And so I just said, well, let me help you out, because I used to be an internal auditor. So I like looking for things. And I just started, someone else, another cousin had found a little information. Well, I just took what she had, attended a course, and just kind of took off with it. The more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. And it was just so much fun. It was so much fun. So it's been about 5 years.
So are you
Yes.
doing this on a professional level, like clients that may want to approach you to help them specifically to track down their genealogy? Is like
Yes,
a
I
service
do.
that you are, professional
Yes,
service?
I do. In fact, I've had one client that I helped her find out who her great grandfather was, because she remembered her grandfather talking about, she witnessed his death in a farm accident, but she didn't know any details. She didn't know his name. She didn't know where he lived. But we found out all that information. And we even found a newspaper article. This is over 100 years ago. We found a newspaper article about her great grandfather's accident. And
That's amazing. So are you
yes,
is your title like genealogist?
yes, yes, genealogist. Yes, I am.
That is
I am thinking about certification. I'm actually in a program for certification, but right now I'm genealogist, and I can help people with their searches.
That's
Yes,
right. And she's also pastor. She's in the
yes,
oh,
ministry.
yes. I'm
Hmm.
pastor, and I have an online Bible study, or I teach in our online Bible study program on Tuesdays, and I'm in the what's it, National Coalition of Women in Ministry.
That's right.
So
And she's
yeah,
also, we are members of the same coalition of
right.
women and Christian women in ministry
And that's how I
organization.
met Emily. That's how I met
That's
Emily.
right. That's
And
right.
I'll tell you, when she was talking about the program, I'm like, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. I think I signed up that day. So
That's right. And
what state do you live in?
I live in Georgia,
she's in
and
Atlanta.
in
In
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Oh,
Georgia.
oh
Yes.
yes. I enjoy
But you
Atlanta
know,
when I go there.
yes. I've been
Yeah.
here for over 20 years. Yes. So,
So Danya, would you recommend the course to anyone, and why would you recommend it?
okay. I would definitely recommend the course. As I said, it taught me like what not to do, what are the best things to do, best practices, and to hear it from someone who actually does that, and someone whose past experience has been in broadcasting. Because in Memphis, Emily was working with another radio station, I think, and
Grand Media for 17
uh,
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, yes. And I tell you, even if you don't want to do anything right now, to get the information so that you can get ideas start rolling in your mind, the course is perfect. It's not long. It's not a long course. It's an intense course, but
Yeah,
it's a
it's
fun course as
intense.
well. It's fun as well.
Hmm.
And it was a 6-week course, and it went by fast.
And look at her now. She said she could do
Ran.
it, and she did it. And that is
And
Yes,
what the
move.
banner
Yes.
says. She believed she
That's
could, and
wonderful.
she did. And
yes.
I'm
Uh-huh.
so proud of her. I promised her I wouldn't cry, because Sybil knows I'm a crybaby. I cry when my graduates graduate. I get proud. I cry at things, celebrations. I'm not supposed to cry, but I'm a
Well, you can cry.
crybaby.
That's nothing wrong with a happy emotion. I cry over
Yes.
Hallmark commercials sometimes.
I know. And don't
Now,
let it be one of those kind of movies, those movies that just touch
Yeah,
your heart.
it's good for you to
they're kind of
cry.
Yeah.
a tearjerker
Yes.
movies.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
it's good
Oh
for
my,
you to release tears like that.
Yeah,
right,
it keeps your tear
right.
ducts healthy. It does,
And,
really.
and to
Uh-huh.
cleanse them.
Melanie
You
is
Yes.
know,
Melanie's laughing at us. But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I will for those of you that are listening, the summer class, Dinah's graduating from our spring class. She has two co-students, classmates that started with her, but one got sick and another had some volunteer help that she had to do, a job that she had to do. And so they're going to come in on the summer class. And the summer class starts on July the 10th. If anybody out there's interested, please email me at tepsproductions@gmail.com. And I'm going to type it in here for you now. And I can give you all of the information, and you can get started with students that are already destined to be in the class with you, so you won't be alone. Okay.
Yeah. I ended up being alone, but that's okay. I got
That's all right.
all that knowledge.
She ended up getting some extra some extra tips and extra lesson and some extra love. Yeah, she ended up getting extra. That's the less smaller the class is, the more you can give. A teacher
Right.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have more
Yeah.
time.
Little extra attention. Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so she was a teacher's pet.
Well, okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, after she had to be by herself, she became the
Right.
teacher's pet. Of course.
Yeah, of course, yes.
All right then. Well, Danya, kudos to you, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't forget to come in tomorrow, so that
Yes.
we can set up your studio.
Yes.
Miss D say, "LOL, teacher's pet." Danya will be with me. She will be with her teacher for about one more hour or so on tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm going to show her how to set up her studio. She already has her intro, her outro, all of her other
Right.
tools. And now,
Oh, I
by the
love your
way,
intro. Yeah, I love your intro. I want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
see, Danya?
Yes.
So it does work. It's okay, right?
That was very,
Yes,
very
it is.
attention
Yes.
getting.
All right. So,
Very
That's
professional.
right.
and
The
she
call
was
of the
just
elephant.
she
Yes.
was just saying to me in a text today that she thought something was missing from it.
Mhm.
I like
And
the way it was.
I didn't say anything because I know there wasn't anything missing. And
Right.
see, Sybil just
Yeah.
confirmed it for me.
Right. You
Yeah.
just go with
I didn't
what
want to
you
go
have,
off
what
the
you give.
show without telling you how much I enjoyed your intro. It was
Yes.
eye-catching, attention
Uh-huh.
getting.
Everything is right about it.
Yes.
Everything
Yes.
is right about it.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So she is set, and all we are doing is just eagerly waiting for her debut date of her
Alrighty.
first official show.
Yes.
And me and our team, and I'm bringing all of my audience with me because I'm going to
Awesome.
stay on them. I'm going to stay on them. Look, y'all come on and go with me now. We got to support Danya for her first show at least. All right.
All right.
They're going to
They
share
won't
it
be
too.
disappointed, Tom. They will not be
I know
disappointed.
they won't. And in fact,
Everybody gets something out of it.
Melanie says, congratulations. And she says, again, that's very nice. Very nice. Okay.
All
So
right.
my guys, they're still in there, but I know that we're going to pray for Sister Mary Seals and her son. And I'll touch base with them later tonight and hope that everything is okay.
Right.
I tell you, There's just so much going on. Let's stay close and pray with each other. Apostle Teresa Rucker is praying for her too, and
So am I. Yeah.
we all will
Lift them
because
up in prayer.
And I'm sure
we
Donnie will
are.
too.
She will. We are a praying audience. We are.
Yes.
And so, Sybil, can you give us a sum up, and then we're gonna let Danya go because she has passed her class with flying colors.
I have graduated.
Yes, you
Yay.
did.
Yay!
All right. Thank you.
I should have recorded the graduation march song. I didn't think about it.
The intro.
I like to say that
the
you are
graduation
a
march.
brand new jewel in our treasure chest of friends.
Oh,
And
wow.
your smile is just radiant. You have such a loving glow about your face, and you're going to attract a wide audience and help a lot of people. And we just thank God for you. Welcome to our family, and welcome to our heart.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
I
I'm
couldn't
looking
have said it
forward to
better. I couldn't have said it better.
All right, then.
On that note, you guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in and helping us celebrate Danya's graduation tonight. And y'all know that I love you, and I always tell you, but God loves you more. I want to thank Danya for everything that she has put into her class. I mean, because she put in grit and grind. She did all of her assignments on time. She was always early to class. And it's such a pleasure. It's been such a pleasure to work with you, Danya, because when someone when someone's brain is like a sponge and just soak up what you're teaching and want more and understand what you're teaching them. It's just a pleasure. I mean, it's just fulfilling. That's what makes a teacher want to cry when you see when you see their students leaving and graduating. That means that they have gotten, everything that the teacher has done for them. So that's what makes the teacher cry. And I'm gonna hush because I'm almost about there. I'm eyes getting teary. But it was a pleasure.
I appreciate everything you did.
It was a pleasure working with you. Of course,
look, one more thing, Danya. Our shows are archived, so you can share this with your friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Share your graduation exercise. Yes.
All right. I will definitely do that.
And all right then. So she's gone. So to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight. A pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor. You, my pearls, are a precious thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them. Congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what, Sybil?
Come back to you.
That's right. And that's our time. And we'll see you guys next week. Next Friday night, Sybil. I won't be attending. I'm attending the National Christian Women's Coalition of Christian. We're having a convention online. So I will actually not have the show next Friday night, but we will do the 901 show on Tuesday night, okay?
Okay, 901 Tuesday and then skip next Friday.
Yeah, you got next Friday night off.
Well, all right. Thank you so much.
Y'all got next Friday night off. But anyway, everything good that you do will what, Sybil?
Come back to you.
All right. That's our time. We'll see y'all on Tuesday night. Bye-bye.